Steve, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Good evening, everybody. It is February 17th. It's just after 5:30. May I please have a roll call?
All right, Mayor Aaron Sims,
Here.
Steve Brown,
Here. Here.
Josh Leonard,
Here.
Attorney George Lloyd.
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shanda. On to the minutes for the last Board of Works meeting, which is on January 20th. If you've had a chance to review them, may I get a motion to accept them?
I make a motion to approve the minutes from the last Board of Works meeting on January 20th, 2026.
We have a
I second.
motion. A second.
I second that. I second. I second that.
All right, Mayor Aaron Sims,
Aye.
Steve Brown,
Aye. Aye.
Josh Leonard.
Aye.
Okay. Additions or deletions? I don't believe there's any for tonight's agenda. Old business, we have no business on the agenda. On to new business. The first item is with the fire department. Lieutenant Elijah Darling, Public Safety Level 4. Good evening, Dale. How you doing? Good. Good.
Gotcha. New guy here, sorry. So the two things we have here is Lieutenant Darling is ready to be moved up to Public Safety Level 4A, along with Captain Aaron Miller, Public Safety Level 4A. So they've had that all done through the pay people. I don't know. So that's all I have. Yeah.
Just for expediency, I'm going to make a motion to approve Lieutenant Elijah Darling and Aaron Miller to PSL 4A.
I'll second that. I'll second that.
Yep.
All right, so Mayor Aaron Sims,
Aye.
Steve Brown,
Aye. Aye.
Josh Leonard.
Aye.
On to new business number 3 is the police department, a second detective position. Good evening, Chief.
So I'm here to ask permission to promote Patrolman Evan Morrow to detective. So it comes with a $2,000 pay increase. We have the money in our budget. As long as we move his salary over to the detective line item, which is all stuff that I've talked with Shanda this morning about. It's a position that we've wanted to fill. However, we've not been full staff, and we are with Aaron getting out of the academy. And that gives us our extra guy to work on getting our second detective.
Hey, Chief. Hey, Chief. Hi, buddy.
Hey, Steve.
Hi, buddy. Hey, I got in on this a little bit late, and I got in on this a little bit late, and I apologize for that. Could you kind of just go over a little bit, just could you kind of just go over a little bit, just for the record, what all is, I mean, what's got us to the point where we really need that second one? And is it a matter of just we finally got enough people? And is it a matter of just we finally got enough people in that slot where we can put that person in that slot?
Yeah. So with everybody knows about technology, and as we get these cases that come in, they are consuming the one detective spot with just the material that has to be gone through, along with all the downloads, the photos. I mean, you think about what's on your cell phone. We dump one cell phone, and we have to go through that with the search warrant. It's just very time consuming. On top of, you add a laptop, a desktop, and anything else. And these cases, they're not going away anytime soon. Ryan's had several, and it takes his whole time, not to mention the cases that are sitting on his desk now that we got to get caught up on top of the new cases that come in. And it's just a way to kind of streamline our detective spot as far as utilizing both to get the cases to the prosecutor's office in a timely fashion. That's kind of our our main focus.
Have we had, have we had success in those cases that we've brought forth so far?
Yes. Some.
Some,
Some.
okay. If we had to,
Once we do our investigation, we have no control where it goes after that.
Sure.
As far as if it's found guilty or not.
sure.
But I can give you an example. We had a case when I first took the chief's office. The mayor was with me when this was a hot topic. This is a case that's still ongoing since, I mean, we're still working on it with the amount of material that we've downloaded, the amount of material that Ryan's going through, not to mention he's still trying to work on the evidence room that hasn't been, I mean, there's stuff from 1984 in there. So we have destruction orders from several years ago that stuff all needs to be reorganized. Not to mention that Ryan is our firearms instructor, so he has to train us on that aspect of it too.
So, okay. I mean, and it's in the budget already.
Yes.
It's already there. Um,
And this isn't just something I pulled out of my
yeah, no, I understand.
back pocket. I've sat down with the mayor and spoke with him in regards to the needs for this.
Yeah. So I don't know that I'm opposed to it. I'm probably going to make a motion to approve it. I just, my only concern would be that you said that Detective Pyle is the firearms instructor. He's working on the evidence room. Is that if we approve a second detective, that I don't, like, my concern would be not getting to like, full schedule. I'm trying to figure out what to say.
Well, if it
Like,
helps you,
I want the two to like do the detective work rather than
Mhm.
like hire another detective and then now that frees the one to go do other stuff. Like, if we're gonna hire a detective to have a second detective, then I want actual two detectives worth of work to get done, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying that it wouldn't get done. That's my only concern. So,
well, and to even add on to that is if we get criminal cases where they're caught up, one guy's working on that, I can now shift the other detective over to do narcotics side of things.
okay,
And the war on drugs, right?
correct. And with the guy coming out of the school or whatever, that means we're not gonna lose a shift on patrol.
No, right now I have an
Okay.
extra guy on one side of the week. I
Okay,
have 4 night guys versus 3 night guys on the other rotation. So it'll be 3 and 3.
okay,
We will still, and the detective's gonna work the second spot is going to work an afternoon shift. So they're gonna be on until 10:30.
Okay.
There's no worse feeling than when you come on duty and you have a child molest at 6 PM and you're now stuck as a patrol officer, stuck with a child molest for 12 hours.
yeah,
And that happens
okay.
a lot more than one would think.
Well,
Just
with all the
one more thing.
I make a motion to
Just
approve.
one more thing. Hey, sorry. Sorry.
Go ahead, Steve.
I know this is annoying and I'm so sorry for it. I know this is annoying and I'm so sorry for it. You got my full support, Chief. I mean, again, for, you got my full support, whatever you're going to do. I just want to make sure, whatever you're going to do. I just want to make sure. Is this mostly an internal thing or are we receiving some outside pressure? Is this mostly an internal thing or are we receiving some outside pressure to really get this plugged in?
So it's all internal. I did make the comment, Mayor, if you remember, you were in that meeting. I told, the prosecutor that when the time comes, I will make sure that we have a second detective to make sure that our caseloads are handled properly and in a timely fashion. So it was something that we were looking at early on when I became the chief. It's just a matter of personnel wise, but no, this is more of an internal thing.
I'd like to weigh in just a little bit on this. When she first brought this up, a lot of the same questions or concerns that have been brought, but I also know that, it's all about the bench, right? Getting people trained in the spot. And
Mhm.
as we do have a detective right now, I'm not sure where he's at as far as, his career goes or how much longer he's planning on being with us, but, I definitely don't see a problem getting somebody in there and getting trained and getting, I'm not saying the pile wasn't trained, or I was saying just this is a chance for us to maybe start it right, and I think I understand what you're trying to do. I'm full support of it.
Yeah, and that's one thing. I mean, Ryan can retire in 2 years. It's like 2.5 years he can retire. Um, that's one thing I don't want to do. If I'm not chief next term or if I'm not chief tomorrow, I want to make sure we have a detective. That's one thing that we can't go without. I have, I believe that wholeheartedly, so.
And that was kind of what got me, was the process of getting somebody in there who's already here, getting go through those, wherever that curve is, that learning curve. I mean, I've been up here for 2 years and I'm still on that learning curve, so I can
Yeah.
see where there's value there.
And both detectives understand that our shift, the road coverage, all that comes first. So if I need one of them to cover the road, that's what's gonna happen. They're
Yeah.
gonna cover the road. I mean, I don't foresee us needing to take any of those guys back unless we lose somebody, but.
Okay. Well, then with all these things considered, I'll make a motion to approve Evan Morrow being promoted to the position of detective.
I second that. I second that.
All right, Mayor Aaron Sims,
Aye.
Steve Brown,
Aye. Aye.
Josh Leonard.
Aye.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Chief.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Thanks, Chief.
New business, item number 4, Streets Department, NDOT preemption agreement. Good evening, Frank.
Hi there. Okay, try to make as simple as can be. We have a HSIP grant project ongoing for traffic signal preemption on all the traffic signals around Monticello. Four of the lights belong to NDOT. So, and they have in word agreed to let us put this emergency preemption equipment in their traffic signals. So what this is just an agreement between the city of Monticello, Indiana Department of Transportation, to allow us to put our equipment in their traffic signal boxes, knowing that that equipment is ours to maintain, take care of, make sure working properly, and so on. So, I mean, that's about as simple as I can explain it. George, our city attorney, has looked this over and approved, and
I have. Yeah, I reviewed it with Frank, but I've reviewed it in its entirety. It's a NDOT contract, NDOT format. And if we want to do this, we need to sign their contract. I have no objection to us doing so at all.
Sounds good. That was my question. So if George looked at it, if he says it's good, I think it's good.
excuse me, there is a bit of a timeline on this that it needs to be signed. Jackie Hockaday with NDOT needs what she calls a wet ink copy, and she's planning, as far as I know, to stop by to pick that up tomorrow.
I make a motion to approve the agreement between the city of Monticello and the Indiana Department of Transportation.
I second.
Equipment.
I second.
All right, Mayor Aaron Sims,
Aye.
Steve Brown,
Aye. Aye.
Josh Leonard.
Aye.
Okay, new business number 5, street. Gonna open some quotes. We got 2 of them, I believe, for a sidewalk at Tioga Road.
Yeah, this is another sidewalk project we are considering, would like to do. This runs a sidewalk down along, Tioga Road from Main Street over to Tioga, where it goes down the hill, down the, walk path down to the bridge. With the nature center down there, the nature park down there, the Boys and Girls Club down there. I think it will be a valuable asset and very helpful for them and we'd love to have sidewalk along every street in Monticello. Unfortunately, that isn't fiscally possible, but we keep working at it.
We've solicited at least 3 quotes. We've received 2. Time for submission of quotes has expired. We've received 1 quote from Poor Boys Concrete of Brookston. And their quote is $67,669. $67,669. The other quote is from C.C. Shepherd Concrete Solutions of Lafayette. And their quote appears to be $62,500.
My recommendation would be there again to table these for review, and then we'll bring this back up again, hopefully at the next Board of Works meeting.
I have no problem with tabling it. Frank, have you, what was the second company, the Shepherd?
C.C.
Shepson.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this company
Oh,
before?
absolutely. They've
Oh,
done a
okay.
lot of work for us in Monticello. All of the work back in the Shoppers Concourse, he did all of that.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yes, Chris has done a lot of work for
Good company
Monticello,
then.
and
Yeah.
I have no issues at all.
So we'll table this and take it under advisement. I
Yes.
make a motion to table the quotes for a chance for us to revise them and move on at a later date.
I second that. I second that.
All right, Mayor Aaron Sims,
Aye.
Steve Brown,
Aye. Aye.
Josh Leonard.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. New business. Item number 6, water. This is a Commonwealth invoice, number 6544, in the amount of $344,156. 60 cents, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Hi, Brad.
How's it going? Yeah, most of it's all just for the field work and potholing that's been done for the lead line inventory. There was some for the preliminary design and then some for basically the standards and monitoring for the environmental side of it.
Okay. I will make a motion to approve the invoice number for Commonwealth Engineering, invoice number 65544 in the amount of $344,156.60.
I second that. I second that.
Mayor Aaron Sims, Steve Brown,
Aye. Aye.
Josh Leonard.
Thank you.
Brad. New business, item number 7, wastewater HWC invoice 2024-098-S-23, $1,963.26.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
Yeah, this is for HWC for the inspector RPR for up to January 31st.
I make a motion to approve the invoice for HWC Engineering, invoice number 2024-09-S-0000023 in the amount of $1,963.26.
I second that. I second that.
Mayor Aaron Sims,
Aye.
Steve Brown,
Aye. Aye.
Josh Leonard.
Aye.
Okay. New business, item number 8. This is also wastewater. This is with HWC and F&K. It's a pay app. Pay app number 6 in the amount of $782.10.
Yes, this is for F&K Construction, City Park Lift Station. It's pay app number 6. Work done up to January 31st. Yes, they kind of saving that for my next report, but to give you a little preview, yes, they did. They got there, they got it done, and we are under power. So, yeah. More information later to come.
I'll make a motion to approve the pay application number 6 for F&K Construction in the amount of $112,782.10.
I second that. I second that.
Mayor Aaron Sims,
Aye.
Steve Brown,
Aye. Aye.
Josh Leonard.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, my friend. New business, final item, number 9. This is consideration of solicitation of requests for proposals and qualifications for building demolition.
This is something that I asked be put on the agenda really for introduction and review and just consideration for future approval for moving forward with, we hope to move forward quickly with citing abandoned buildings for demolition. And there is a procedure, there's a process for that. It is longer than we all would prefer, but in any event, as we move forward with trying to have these abandoned buildings demolished, we of course want them demolished at the owner's cost. That is often very daunting. There's a number of them. There's a number of properties that, like I'm describing, excuse me, that were purchased at a tax sale. And this is common nationwide, but there's a number of properties that were purchased at a tax sale from an owner in Montana, for instance. Has never set eyes on the building. They got it at a good price, and it's kind of a pig in a poke. And every once in a while, those properties turn out to be profitable for someone who is in that line of work, if you want to call it that. And then they actually find out what they have, and they don't pay the taxes on it, or they let it go, or they do pay the taxes or not. But in any event, the property just remains in disrepair. The kind of ownership I just described is the daunting one, because you have to give notice to these landowners, and the procedure kind of gets drug out. But in any event, as we move forward, again, we want the people who own these properties to demolish them at their cost. And in the past, we have been successful with that from time to time. But there comes instances where there's just no other alternative but for the city to demolish the properties at our cost which can and would be a lien on the property. And collecting on that lien is another procedure. But in any event, when the city does that demolition, you could, each time we demolish a structure, put that out for bid among entities who are willing to do that. The other, another alternative, a more efficient one, in my opinion, and we've done it in the past, is to send out requests for proposals and qualifications to those entities, those companies that we know engage in that kind of business, as many as we want, just like we solicited quotes for the sidewalk repair. You solicit quotes to entities that you know we would want them to be considered. So what I've prepared, and again, I'm just, it's for introduction of the Board of Works, and I'd want Frank and all the other department heads to review it as well. Send these requests for proposals and qualifications to those entities, open them at a future Board of Works meeting, and if all are considered acceptable, you can accept all of those. You're not accepting them for any one specific project, but in the future, after accepting those RFQs, then as the projects come up, you can contact them. They've already been accepted for their qualifications. You call them up, contact them, and you get the lowest quote. And you can actually have them kind of bid against each other, and you get a quote from company A for $10,000. Well, if that's the lowest one, you can go to the others. Hey, can you beat 10? And it's I've been involved in having done that in the past. It works well. But again, the city has to have the money, have to have the commitment and the wherewithal and the money budgeted. And I know we do have money budgeted for demolition projects. It's not an unlimited amount, but you have to use it judiciously. So in any event, I'm just throwing this out, Mayor and Board of Works, for your review, and hopefully, again, the Board of Works or the department heads can weigh in as well as far as what I put together here, and we can move forward in the future if you want to fairly soon. That's all I got.
Make a motion to table the requests for proposals and qualifications. Mr. Mayor, you could second if you want.
I second that.
I can second that.
I second that. Maybe third.
The mayor.
Maybe third.
No, that's what I was trying to avoid the gap twice.
I'm proud of you. All right, go to vote. Mayor Aaron Sims.
Aye.
Steve Brown.
Aye. Aye.
Josh Leonard.
Aye.
Josh, anything to add for tonight?
I'll make it really quick. I just wanted to add, when Brad was up here, a big thanks to the water department for all their hard work with the water main breaks that we've had. They've been out in some really nasty weather, and have been doing a really good job. And so I just want to say thank you to you and to the guys for doing a heck of a job, making sure we have safe drinking water. So, but that's it.
Steve, anything to add for tonight?
I do not. Thank you. I do not. Thank you.
Okay, if there's nothing else, our next Board of Works will be on March 16th at 5:30. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening, everybody. It is just after 6:14. 120 West Washington Street. We're here for our common council meeting. May I please have a roll call?
Yep, Mayor Aaron Sims,
Here.
Gary Allen,
Present.
Bill Cheever,
Present.
Kim Kramer,
Present.
Tim McQuinn,
Present.
Dave Patty,
Present.
Attorney George Loy.
Here. Thank you, Shanda. On to the minutes. If you had a chance to review the minutes from our last council meeting on February 2nd, I'd like a motion to approve those.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All right, Gary Allen,
Aye.
Bill Cheever,
Aye.
Kim Kramer,
Aye.
Tim McQuinn,
Aye.
Dave Patty.
Aye.
Thank you. Under additions or deletions to this agenda, we will be removing item number 4 and item number 5, which places number 6 as 4 and number 7 as 5. Yes, I got that one right this time. Good. Citizen participation this evening. On, yeah, we have, actually, on to department head reports. These have been submitted. Any questions? No questions? Okay.
Anybody got any questions, anything? Nope, I think we're good at this point, guys. Good?
Okay. On to old business. We have no old business this evening. New business, first item is Whiskey Wine Saloon. This is for their autism ride. And we have a couple representatives here to, hi.
Hi,
Thank
my
you for
name is
coming in.
Stephanie Craig. This is my sister Kianga, and we are representing the Autism Angels, and we're here to talk to you about the autism ride. We're just trying to raise awareness and get more participation from the community. So I'm just going to start out by giving you guys a little bit of information. 13 years ago, Selena Vargas and Brad Henry were sitting inside Whiskey and Wine discussing how Brad's autistic son was in need for an iPad for school and learning. And Selena, who also has an autistic nephew, agreed that autism and special needs families often can't afford iPads, headphones, sensory toys, and learning materials that are so often expensive and so necessary in this bright, loud world. And so the Whiskey and Wine Autism Ride was started. What started out as an idea and dream and 20 good-hearted bikers has grown. 365 motorcycles came from all over the United States to ride and support the autism ride, which is incredible because the one thing that most bikers can do for free is ride. Imagine if the whole community gets involved. Think of how many lives we can change and make a difference. Over the last 13 years, Selena and Rudy and the whole biker community have raised tens of thousands of dollars and poured that money directly back into not just our community and not our county, but other counties all over Indiana. Here's a few of our recipients in the past few years. Scholarships for people with special needs to finish their education, ADA equipment for the White County, Courage Rock, we donated all of our proceeds one year to them, and it paid for a scholarship for all the children so they didn't have to worry about paying for therapy. Music therapy in several schools all over surrounding counties, quiet room learning materials, sensory toys, chairs, fidgets, toys and stuff for Medlawn, Oaklawn. All White County responders have been equipped with autism bags. We trained 6 golden retriever puppies to train and aid with special needs. We put a swing at the city park. We installed it for wheelchair accessibility. It was torn down. We went back the next year and replaced it. The swing is not up there. So, what can you do? You can help us by finding suggestions of people that are in need, organizations, things like that. Donate money, goods to the silent auction, the raffle. Come out and bid on items. You don't have to just ride a bike. Shake a biker's hand. Be a part of something. There's no better feeling than the ground rumbling from hundreds of supported bikers. So, That is all. So the ride is on September 6th, June 6th. We do it every year. And every year it usually raises 11 to 12, $13,000. Every year that money goes directly. We choose organizations, places that are in need to put that money back in.
I think it's wonderful. It's very cool that you guys do this. You said it was for us to look for different people that need help. Is that specifically in the autism?
In the
category,
autism
or-
community, that's kind of what we try to do, to hit
Yeah.
the special needs, because it's kind of something that's overlooked. And
Absolutely.
being that we're such a small town, we don't get the big grants that most places get.
Well, I think that touches a lot of us anyway.
It-
Unfortunately, it's a thing.
It
Yeah,
is.
So. yeah.
Absolutely. So we put in like adult changing tables into high schools and places like that to make sure that everybody can fit in, get the needs. That's the same thing at Rugies. We're talking right now about putting in an adult changing table because so many places in town have said no. We want everybody to be able to have the things that everybody has.
Great, good deal. These guys may have some questions. I've already spoken with our street department, our police department, our fire chief. They're all 100% behind it. The only question we had was, what's the route that you'll be going? So we have an idea of what to.
So
be prepared
Selena
for.
and Rudy and all of them, they take care of the route. So this year, the Autism Angels, we stepped in to help with donations and awareness
Gotcha.
because they handle all of that and they do a wonderful job. They work with the street department, the police department, everybody. They usually have people that they work with. Usually, like last year, Selena ended up doing most of the things, getting the donations and stuff by herself. When we looked into what we were looking at, the donations were coming from Valparaiso, Demont, and everywhere else. In White County and in just Monticello, our donations were like this
Okay.
compared to the rest of the board. So that's why I stepped up this year and I decided that I want to get everybody involved. I
can
want
put
our
close-
county
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be like, we're proud of you, thank you, because it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
If you've never seen it, and I'm sure most of you've seen it when it goes through town, it's almost 400 bikers headed your way.
I think we've heard it.
You've heard it. It's pretty cool. It's just something that, we definitely want to, and we just want the community to be aware. We do have, WLFI is going to come out and they're actually going to, cover the story
Awesome.
for us on June 6th. And that's the idea. The bigger we can make this, the more money we can raise,
Yeah.
the more kids, the more families we can help.
Love it. I love it. Frank, Travis, you guys good with that? They'll get with you later about the route and that? Okay. I got no more questions.
Okay.
Anybody else?
You did great.
Thank you.
I would just like to share that, this is just one of several things that Rudy and Selena help improve on in our community. So if you don't mind, on behalf of the council and me, please tell them thank you very much. for what they do,
Absolutely.
and their work doesn't go unnoticed. So
Thank you.
we appreciate them.
That's kind of why we also wanted to alleviate a little bit of that. They've had some health problems and things going on in their life too. And it's just everyday things. So that's kind of where we step in and we want anybody's welcome to come to our meetings. We meet every 2 weeks at Rugies in the back room. It's a bunch of, I picked strong, powerful women in this community to help us go out there and get these donations and to talk to people. And so it's Karen Robertson, who is the veterinarian at Twin Lakes Veterinary, Don Lamb, of course, Kianga, me, and Selena. So anybody is always welcome to come to any of our meetings and just pop in and say, hey, if you want to do any donations, you can contact any of us and we'll make sure that it gets to the right places.
Okay, when was the meeting again? I'm sorry.
It's the Autism Angels. We meet every 2 weeks on a Tuesday at 6:00
At Rugies?
at Rugies.
Okay, so not tonight.
Not tonight. No, it's next week's next week is our meeting.
Does that include food and drink, by the way, at this meeting?
Absolutely not. I still got to make my money. Y'all know me.
Thank you for coming up. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was nice. That's a little good news. Okay. Got the flyers, okay. Yep. We'll give it a shout out on the radio tomorrow. New business, item number 2, Herald Journal, the White County Fact Book. Keep want to say Facebook, but Fact Book.
Wait, all right, thank you, Marty Vanny.
How's that? Okay. All right, thank you. Marty Vanny from the Herald Journal and Kankakee Valley Publishing. We're here, I guess initially just request for your continued support of the White County Fact Book. It is a publication that comes out once a year. We are anticipating 8 to 10,000 readers again this year. The city of Monticello has traditionally, I think it's been 4 or 5 years that you've had the back cover position. Just want to let you know you've purchased that position. We also do information inside where it contains updated and detailed information on public officials, local government, business, industry, schools, libraries, healthcare, attractions, and much more. It's a reader favorite. The local real estate companies use it to send out to prospective people moving to the area. Economic development uses it if they've got business inquiries and they just kind of want to showcase the county and the area. So it's a good showpiece for the city. It's a beautiful book. We've got 4-color ads and information in there. So the one thing I will say is you've had the city of Monticello has purchased the back cover position for, like I said, 4 or 5 years. And we've raised rates every year for everybody except the city of Monticello. It's still $500 for the full page ad as well as the color. So I don't know if you have questions or thoughts or. I don't know if I'm supposed to take questions or, okay. It will print, I'm sorry, I did miss something. It will print the end of this month and be distributed the first part of May, or first part of March. And then it continues to restock and we distribute it throughout the whole calendar year, close to it until the copies run out.
What does it cost to get the front page?
You know, I'd like to sell that, but the editorial people don't let us do that type of stuff. So yeah, no,
Sure.
yeah, no, good question though.
I'll let the council.
You'll be
speak on
first to know.
I don't know. if they got-
Synergy's got enough ads.
Yes. As soon as, I know you said you might have it ready quickly. So if you can email it tomorrow or Wednesday, we will literally print it next Wednesday. So we don't have a lot of time. And then we want to make sure we get everything for the, not only the ad, but your copy for the inside. Oh, okay. Thanks. You did?
Who's doing the revisions? Diane or Shonda? Can we get,
Shanda.
I'm sorry.
You want your name first again? Is that what you want to say?
No.
It's all right, Tommy.
Yeah, thanks. Can we get the new address for ADA in there? Is there, we don't have an address there.
I think, speak for the group, we're good with it. We'll do it again.
Great.
Yeah,
Thank you. Appreciate
for
it.
sure.
It's
Do we
a
need-
good spot for you guys.
I don't know.
Appreciate it.
Vote
Vote it, but how are you gonna split the payment
3 ways.
ways?
Yeah, like we
Okay.
always have.
I just wanna
Yeah.
Put that in the minutes.
Yep, for sure. Yeah. Mayor pays 3/4, we pay. That's what I was saying earlier.
Mayor pays 2/3, that's less than that. 2/3, mayor.
I make a motion, we approve the ad for our the Herald Journal.
I'll second.
All right, Gary Allen,
Aye.
Bill Cheever,
Aye.
Kim Kramer. Aye. Tim McQuinn,
Aye.
Dave Petty.
Aye.
Thank you, Marty.
Oh, good. Thanks,
Yep.
folks.
Yep, thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
New business, item number 3, parks, permission to apply for the Roy Whistler grant. Good evening.
Good evening. Here for Mitch, requesting permission for him to apply for the Roy Whistler Foundation grant to develop an outdoor education area and wall mural. That will include some outdoor seating, picnic tables, benches, a stage, mulch, and then a 12-foot by 60-foot woodland savanna prairie mural. And there is no match required. And that's what I got.
I think we're good with that, especially if there's no match. That's excellent. Yeah,
That's all. the
hard to
information I
turn that
got.
one down. Anybody want to make a motion? Do we have to?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to allow permission for the parks to apply for this grant.
I'll second.
All right, Gary Allen,
Aye.
Bill Cheever.
Aye.
Kim Kramer. Aye. Tim McQuinn,
Aye.
Dave Patty.
Aye. Thank you.
New business, item number 4. This is approved allowance dockets of the pay period ending in 2/8/26.
Whichever one it is, I move.
There we go. We have a motion. If I get a second.
I'll second.
There we go.
So approval to pay the employees. Thank you. Gary Allen,
Aye.
Bill Cheever,
Aye.
Kim Kramer. Aye. Tim McQuinn,
Aye.
Dave Patty.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, new business item number 5. This is to approve the APVs from 1/30 to 2/12/26.
Whichever one this is, I move that we pay it.
This one's paying the bills, so I'll second that also.
Bill?
Gary Allen,
Aye.
Bill Cheever,
Aye.
Kim Kramer. Aye. Tim McQuinn. I'm
Aye.
and Dave Patty.
Aye.
Miscellaneous other matters. Tim, do you have anything this evening? Gary?
No, I just, if you could mention the autism ride, I don't know if you,
Autism,
yeah,
yep.
frequent, yeah, a couple times on the radio
Okay.
and if you want to bring flyers up to up here. Perfect. All right, thank you.
Mr. Cheever?
I do not have anything. Thank you.
Okay. George?
Good.
Mr. Patty?
I'm great.
Kimberly?
I would like to announce on Valentine's Day, I become a
Sorry.
10th grandma. 7 pounds, 1 ounce, another little boy. So we have 8 boys and 2 girls.
I second that motion. We also had a grandchild on the exact same day and she beat me to it. I forgot. Yeah, we did. Yeah. I know. These were the clothes they gave us at the hospital, so.
All right, I'm done.
Thanks.
Sorry.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Sherry? This is your last week for the news review? Last meeting here? Okay. Well, thank you for everything you've done. And you've been a wonderful champion for our city. So at every event, I feel like she's always there, just always trying to promote us and what we do. So thank you. Yep. Yep. Like a lot of us will.